Hey guys, this is Dr. Mcfarland and welcome back to the channel. This video is going to be all about ambient swells and how you can use the volume block right over here to get you a great swell sound. I was kind of bummed out when I first got the AX8 because it didn't have a dedicated swell block, but you pretty much have to do everything manually within the block itself. But it's really not that difficult once you figure it out. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to do it. So, like I've said before in other videos in this series, this symbol right here indicates a way to add a controller or to control different parameters, whether that's via an LFO or many other ways. So what you want to do is essentially make sure that the parameter is highlighted and then press enter. You can see here that we're using a modifier set to envelope, and that allows us to pluck a string and the envelope will ramp up our volume. So check this out. Okay, and we can go through and we can see my settings here. But I think it'll be even more helpful if I start a new preset from scratch and show you exactly what the volume block does. So with that said, let's go in here to F1 and we're going to go down to an empty preset. And I have absolutely nothing in here. I can get you from A to B pretty fast here. So I'm going to hold down enter and let's go back a little ways and we're going to add in an amp block, press enter, go to the next block and add a cab. And let's go in and add a nice long reverb sound. Okay, there we go. We can go in and edit and let's go find that deep space reverb. Okay, here we go. We'll give it some time. We'll bring down the mix slightly. I could play with that all day. But now let's scroll over and let's add a volume block. Okay, volume and pan, press enter, and we're gonna press edit. And we are already on volume, but we want to make sure that's selected. And you can tell it's selected because the name is outlined. If I change to volume taper, that's going to outline that one. And all these logs are just different variations on how the envelope is going to react. So we're going to go back to volume, hit enter. And under modifiers, we can see that we have a source. So I'm going to change this to LFO and see what happens when I choose LFO. Okay, so it's just going back and forth. That actually might be cool for a wah-wah pedal, but we also have ADSR. Okay, and there's a lot of different options in there that I'm not going to mess with, but I do want to do the envelope. So we can assign this to minimum, maximum. And what I like about this option is it works off of your pick attack. Okay, but it's going up a little fast. So So we can adjust the minimum amount. See how slow it's coming back down? Maybe if I adjust that. Okay, we can change our start time. But to really get a great volume swell, we need to worry about the damp parameter. And this essentially is going to adjust how quickly our attack is going to be prominent. So with it on 0 milliseconds, it's going to sound like this. It's going to be pretty fast. As we raise this up, okay, you can see it's starting to get a little slower. Okay, maybe we go back up and change our start time. Bring that back down. We can also change the mid. So this is going to change the actual shape. And we can change the end time. Let's go down to offset, see what that does. Okay, maybe bring that back down. Okay, we can also have auto engage. So there's a slow speed. Here's a fast speed. So that parameter is going to be great when you have a foot controller and you start moving your foot, it will auto engage and the different settings will tell it how fast or slow you want that to bring the volume in. So that sounds pretty good to me. There's a lot of parameters there you can kind of mess with, but as long as you concentrate on the damping and the different slopes, you should be fine. And let's go ahead and have some fun and bring in one more block. And this is going to be a delay. And we'll do that multi-tap because it's just really neat. And we'll go over to the first page. Thanks guys for watching. I am Dr. McFarland. I'll see you in the next video. Keep rocking.